It started with just a handful of local first responders excuse me, climbing as a tribute to the heroes of September 11th. The Tri-Cities 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb now includes hundreds of participants and raises tens of thousands of dollars each year to help the families of fallen firefighters. Here with more on how we'll honor these heroes this year is this year's event organizer, Andrew Catron. Good to see you again, Andrew.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
Tell us more about this year's event.
So this year's event's our eighth year of hosting it. It'll be at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're hoping to reach 600 climbers, which would be the largest year that we've had yet.
Right. And you're going to be honoring a couple of special fallen heroes as well.
We are. So we were reached out to by some members of the Big Stone Gap Fire Department, and they wanted to honor Officer Michael Chandler, who was a member of their department, as well as a police officer who was killed in the line of duty. And so we're going to have some special tags made for him, as well as honoring a dear friend of ours, Fred McGrew,
right,
who passed away actually a year ago today. And he was on our Stair Climb committee, so very well known throughout the community, so we're also going to be honoring him. We did last year as well, but it's since he was part of our crew, we're going to definitely do it from years to come.
Kind of talk us through the day during the stair climb, kind of from the beginning, how the whole process works.
Right, so we'll have an opening ceremonies, which features bagpipes and drums. We'll have the honor guard from Bristol, Tennessee Fire Department should be there. And we'll kind of set the pace for by playing some radio from that day, from you know, the car radio, and just take people back to that day, right, and then we'll start the event with playing actual radio traffic from the two-way radios that the firefighters were wearing that day to put people back, you know, 21 years now.
Yes. And you know, we're looking at video right now over at the raceway, but this event started over at Holston Valley Hospital. You moved to the raceway. We see these tags, and tell us the significance of the tags. Right,
so each of the participants will carry a tag of a fallen first responder. So we have tags for the police officers, for the firefighters, as well as EMS workers. And each participant will carry one of those tags up 110 floors, right, to honor that. And we actually have on the Fallen Firefighters website, they can actually leave a message for the families of the people that they climb for, letting them know that 21 years later that they're still remembering their loved one.
And kind of talk us through that route that you do there at the raceway.
Right, so there's two exterior stairwells. They'll climb up one of the exterior stairwells, and with the nostalgia of being at Bristol, they'll then enter out into the track. So they'll climb the stands in the track, which are a bit steeper than the exterior stairwells or your standard stairwell, and then they'll loop back around. So we do have some shaded areas for them, right, to rest throughout the route, because we have had quite a few sunny days on our event, yes, rather than cloudy days.
And you know, for those that participate, what has been the reaction for those folks that have participated in past stair climbs? What's been the reaction? What have you heard from them?
Well, we get a lot of very good feedback. I'm actually surprised with a lot of people from up north moving to our area. A lot of them have had ties to 9/11, right, from when they lived in there, and we're starting to see some of that. Those people that have relocated to the area hear about the event and come out, as well as you know, just young kids that weren't alive during that time that we're starting to see attending the event. And we're able to use some signage for educational purposes for those who weren't here back when it happened.
All right, Andrew, we appreciate you stopping by today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's give everybody some information right now. The 2022 Tri-Cities 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb happening at Bristol Motor Speedway on Saturday, September the 10th. It'll be going on from 9 a.m. to noon. It's $45 to register. If you register by August 15th, you get that t-shirt. You can find a link for that registration right on WJHL.com.